YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Ascension Capitals, man. AC with the cold heat, tapping back in with another video. What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to a whole new video. Y'all may be thinking, why am I cheesing so hard? But got a little story time for you guys. So got to the gig. Well, I'm gonna keep it fairly short, but I'm gonna give you guys a little depiction on everything. So the time now is 7:12 on a Tuesday, makes May 6th. And you may be thinking, AC, don't you supposed to be at the ship right now? Yeah, I'm supposed to be, but my first break, which took around 3:50 today, which is supposed to be my first 15-minute break, and I went to go, took off my work uniform, went to the car. You know what? I want to go get a smoothie or something. So I ended up going to get a smoothie. Well, actually an acai bowl with the dragon fruit base. That shit was bussin'. Wish I had another one, to be honest. But anyway, I handle my business, handle my break, doing my leisure, and I get back to the facility. As I'm walking into the door, one of the people in HR, they're like, well, she didn't necessarily know of the whole situation that was going on. She's like, yeah, they're looking for you in there, with a giddy up voice, But me knowing, I'm thinking, oh, they're looking for me? Oh, some shit's gotta be up. You may be wondering, why some shit up? You're just coming back from break. Y'all, my ass is on break for like an hour and 20 minutes. An hour and fucking 20 minutes. And went back to the facility. They're in there looking for me. I'll go up to the main office and talk to one of the guys up there who works on the computer. I was like, hey man, such and such is looking for me. I think the manager's name is Jeremiah and the other guy's name's Andrew. It's like, yeah man, they're looking for me. Yeah, so I went back down because they weren't up there. I guess they were still around the facility somewhere. So I went back to where I normally work, and the guy who I'm usually training under wasn't there today. He has like some other shit going on with like company time, had like a paid free day off, whatever. But I started helping the little Latin lady who barely speaks English next to me. So I'm helping her inside of this room for maybe like 5 minutes. And next, who comes creeping up behind me? Both of the motherfucking managers or both of the motherfucking supervisors, and they're just like, Carlos, AC, come with me. And they're just like, oh, I already know what this means. This shit can't be good. My ass been gone for a little bit, and I know I've been gone for a little bit. So we're walking back to the front of the building to go like where the offices and all that are, all the HR and people do all the business work on the computers and all that jazz. And we sat down in the little room, and then it was like, I already knew where this shit was going. I was like, where you been, man? I was like, I gotta be quick on my feet. And I was like, yeah, man, I went to the bathroom, and then I went to go on break. And I was like, try again. I was like, fuck, I already knew what that means. But I was standing on my storyline. I said, yeah, man, I went to the bathroom, went to break. I said, how long do you think that was? Shit, couldn't have been no longer than 20 minutes. Knowing damn well that shit ain't 15, 20 minutes. My ass was gone, fo. I was enjoying my time under the sun, bitch. But yeah, so came back in there. That was like, yeah, man, you can't be doing that. When maybe like 3 weeks ago, kind of near when I first started, I had guy was putting me on game, telling me he takes hour breaks, but I didn't know that he clocked back in 30 minutes and then took the other 30 minutes and all that good stuff. But neither here nor there. In that room, they were saying, yeah, man, blase, blase, blah. I don't even take hour breaks, dog. Blase, blase, blah. Like, I give a fuck, nigga. You're not me, and you're you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what you do. Why are you comparing yourself to me? But anyway, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to clock you out from where you had left out the building, and you go home for the rest of the day. And there was explaining the situation, like how you can't do that, and you may be able to come back tomorrow. But he was saying, the way he was putting it, he was saying like, he's pretty sure I'm going to be fired. Like, he's like, yeah, I got to talk to my manager. I think his name's Cody or some shit like that. And they was like, yeah. It's like, I'm going to talk to them, man, but I'm pretty sure that they're going to, let you go. They're going to fire you. Or best case scenario, they'll suspend you for 3 days. So that sent me home at like 5 something, y'all, or some shit like that. Well, it's 7 now. Maybe it had to be around like 5:40 something, around the time that I was kind of leaving out of the building. But yeah, them folks was watching. But it's weird because like they usually don't be looking for me, but probably because the guy who I was training under wasn't there, and they know that I always help him, and he wasn't there, so they're probably gonna be like, all right, well, let's find something for him to do today, since the dude Marcus, he's not here. But neither here nor there. They ended up fucking they was looking for me heavy because, like I said, they was watching the cameras on me, and they said they said, okay, so we watch you walk past the clock and without touching it. Then they watched me get in my car and leave off of the premises or whatever, which they say you're not supposed to do because it's only a 15-minute break and you're still clocked in on the clock, so they're responsible for you, blah 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 blah. But yeah, them folks pulled the cameras up on my dumb ass, and I was like, yeah, fool, that shit is unacceptable. Take your ass home, AC. They say you can't do that shit here. But so yeah, here we are. I'm in the park right now, just enjoying a nice day out. I didn't brought my skate shoes, but they're over there skating in the parking lot right now. And yeah, I've been on Indeed trying to look for some more gigs. But yeah, man, it's just the way the story goes, man. I'm not really too much hurt about it because I always know if there's a will, there's a way, and I'm always going to make some shake no matter what the scenario is. It's just parts of being a man in this world. But really, that's just me in general. I'm always going to make some shake. I'm always, got my spirits held high, and I'm going to make a way. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all, man. Your boy fucking was bucking a little too hard today, and that shit backfired on my ass. But like I said, usually they're not even looking for me, so it's like, but really where the situation all went downhill is, okay, the dude who works in the same department that I do on first shift, his name Rogelio. It's really Rogelio, how it's spelled, but Rogelio. And he was saying the manager was looking for him, or was looking for me, and he said, I don't know, man. He went on break. Then they said like another 15 minutes went by or something like that. Then they came by and asked him again. It's like, yo, man, where is AC? He's for whatever reason. And then he said, I don't know, I think he's in the bathroom, man. But by that time, they're asking him again, and then they don't know where a nigga at. They already know something up. So it's like, I'm pretty sure their spidey senses got the tingling and shit like that. And so, you know what? Let me go up there and pull up the camera and see where this man's at. But long story short, they sent my ass home, and they told me to try to come back tomorrow. Well, come back tomorrow, but even if he was telling me all of that, how he's pretty sure that his boss or whatever is going to, it's going to be a no-fly zone. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a no-fly zone. And yeah, so yeah, man. Fucking, I think they made me walk the plank. So your boy back swimming in the ocean. I'm gonna surf these waves until maybe to surf that one that I'm really trying to ride. If you pick it up what I'm putting down, you feel what I'm saying? So Yeah, the ship is no longer at this facility. They made me walk the plank. So yeah, bummer. But guess what? The show goes on. See, I thought I'd share that with y'all guys, so I'm gonna get back to looking at these jobs on Indeed and kind of figure out my whole finance situation on how much do I actually need to accumulate each month to take care of everything that I have to take care of, you know? So it's time to like crunch some numbers and work everything out and, you know, be a little bit more calculated, I suppose. But yeah, guys, that's all I really got for this section of the video. So yeah, peace for now.